Deadly Marshalltown fire has officials racing to address the issue of hijacked buildings now. 77 people died when the Usindiso building went up in flames last week. Councillors have now stepped out of chambers to inspect buildings across Johannesburg. They accuse the city of sitting idly by while the city of gold deteriorates. Heidi Giokos is, of course, still tracking the story for us. She is with different councillors as they go there to react at the building. Heidi, I understand that the minister, or rather the mayor and the city manager there, what are they saying?
Let's just listen in, Masako, at this particular point, but we do understand that this building has been hijacked. I just want us to listen to this conversation.
So when you were appointed to do the cleaning, what exactly were you requested to do and by who?
From Darren, he said I must clean this place.
Yeah, clean it to do what?
I don't know. He said just clean it so you can, squatter camp don't come here. Squatter camp don't come here, so you just clean it and leave it as like that.
Who else is working with you except him? Come here.
Hello.
This one. How are you, sir? Okay. So what exactly were you doing on site?
I was just cleaning the bosses. That's all.
Okay, so you are working with him. All instructions, they come from him as well on what to do?
No, I don't know, but I just started yesterday, so I don't know anything about that.
You only started yesterday. Who else is responsible for this site except yourself for cleaning? Because when I came in this morning, I realized that there's about 15 people building a wall and others that are demolishing with the TLB, which is yourself and the team. So who else is a foreman here except yourself? Can we get, Chief, who is the other foreman here? And I can tell you the level of trouble that you are in, it's a problem.
I understand, sir, but Talon, he hired his all builders to close up this place. So for me to just say we must clean and move that rubbish, just all.
So you employed all these people?
No. No, ma'am. I
They
don't
are the
employ
ones that were building.
Sorry?
So you were cleaning?
Yeah.
These ones were building?
Yes.
So get us one builder to tell us who hired him. Baba?
Sure.
Kunjani baba?
Ngiyaphila unjani?
All right.
Sure.
Uyasiza isilungu?
Akangani.
Ukhulumisa ngaki?
Me from Malawi ne. So yinye nayikhuluma kangani.
Oh, you Zulu kancane.
Yeah.
Ubani oqashile ukuthi uzowakhala?
Ukhona umlungu wathu.
Uphi?
Uyele ukuthi unaye umlungu wakhe umtshele ukuthi ubuye mwakhe la.
No, ngithi wena uqashwe ubani?
Ukhona manager wathu uyo lapha.
Manager wabani?
Wathu uthi na wakha la.
Uphi?
Okay, Masako, I just at this particular point just want to move away so that Teddy can still show you these visuals. But basically what we've understood is that this building seems to be a building, or rather a property, that has been invaded. We're not exactly sure what was going on here, but it seems as though an informal settlement was going to be mushroomed up. Who told people to start building here is unclear at this particular point. There's a lot of confusion as to who exactly who told them to enter this building. But from our understanding, it's a little bit complicated, but we have been told by business owners in the area that they started noticing that this was an open piece of property with obviously dilapidated buildings. You can see that some of the buildings have already been broken down, and the businesses and the community in this area were worried that an informal settlement was going to mushroom up, and this is when they decided to bring in their own security and get people in the area to clean up and not allow for any informal settlement to mushroom up here. But now it seems as though there's a lot of finger pointing, because when you ask the builders who brought you in here, it doesn't really seem as though they're getting a response at this particular moment. The city manager, Floyd Brink, is here to get a clearer understanding as to what's actually going on. But this further highlights the issue around hijacked buildings and hijacked properties. So it's obviously a situation of who left this piece of property to just stand like this, why the city did not act on it soon enough. And I can see that the city manager is trying to get a clearer understanding, because Nobody really understands why this piece of property was left open and vacant for so long, especially if it is owned by the city. And we have been told it is owned by the city, but the community and business owners in the area decided to basically take over so they don't have a situation where there's an informal settlement mushrooming up here. But the city needs to answer why they left this piece of property vacant for so long, and the community is also alleging, Masego, that they had alerted JMPD for a very long time to intervene and actually get into, JMPD needs to get in here and evict those who are trying to occupy this particular land.
All right, Heidi Giokos live for us there in Johannesburg, where city officials are going around looking at hijacked buildings. Of course, they're only doing this now. They were supposed to actually start with this a long time ago, before 77 people lost their lives in one go.